It's hard for us to conjure up what life was like 100 years ago. The village of Mundelein, then known as Area, had a population of somewhere around 400 people. World War I raged in Europe, and if you were part of the growing middle class, you might have the $345 that you would need to buy a new Ford Model T, which would still be produced for another 11 years afterward. There had been no radio broadcasts at that point, much less an internet, where I was able to quickly conjure up a few of these facts. The closest that many of us will come to grasping what the world was like at that time would be to watch the first season of Downton Abbey. But of course, in Lake County, Illinois, there weren't any of the castles, ladies' maids, and footmen. It was into this not quite modern, not quite ancient world that Genevieve Rouse was born 100 years ago. As her pastor and friend, I've marveled at her stories of growing up in Libertyville on what was then called the Lake County Poor Farm, where her father was the superintendent throughout the Great Depression. And showing great sensitivity for the time, he lobbied for the farm's name to be changed to Winchester House. She attended and graduated from Libertyville High School, where she met a boy from Mundelein, Stanley Rouse, the top student in his class. Take that, Eagleton. And married him in 1940 and moved to Mundelein. They remained married for 72 years until Stan's death in 2012. She lost her older brother and closest friend in World War II. Stan was a legend in our town, and she was the legend behind Stan. She actively supported his work with the Lions Club, and though they led a successful and comfortable life, she never put on airs and always strove to make people feel comfortable and at home. And if you haven't tasted her angel food cake, you have not lived. We at Community Protestant Church are proud to call Jen one of our members, as Mundelein is proud to call her one of its citizens. Today our prayers are with her as she is at Lake Forest Hospital recovering from illness. We give thanks for her sharp mind, her kind heart, and undying commitment to her community and her church. And on her behalf, thank you for celebrating her 100th birthday. We look forward to many happy returns until God calls her home. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.